What's up? This is the Hood News on the Hood. On wow, man, I hope y'all smoking good. Today's episode is about that nigga Rise B for B2k. That nigga said, "Fuck all that gay shit. I'm a grown ass man, Chris Stokes. I want that fade." Salute to Rise B for wanting that fade. He said, "Fuck all that shit. Back and forward, nigga. Come see me like a man and give me that head up, nigga. I still believe you took that nigga booty, so I need that head up." Rise B ain't playing, man. He said, "Fuck all that, nigga. You did some shit to me. I'm a grown man. You need to see these hands." I'm gonna go ahead and play the video, come back and tell y'all what else I think about this shit, man.
One time I'll show you,
Right,
second time I help you, third time you're on the own. And that's how the world is.
right,
For me, a lot of people don't really know this, but I'll say this because we are. Um, Tomorrow's not promised, so if it be in God's will. I have always been, I want to call it like a innocent bystander. I never wanted to be an immature. My brother wanted to be an immature. My brother had a relationship with Chris. I didn't know them, but what I did know is the first time I learned how to masturbate, I was at Chris's house. Ricky was on one side of the bed, and my cousin Tony Scott was on the other side of the bed. Why am I learning at 5 or 6 years old how to jack off at Chris Stokes' house? Right? Years down the road, before you know it, I hear stories of Ricky about to be an immature, before Marcus Houston was an immature, before Imani. Imani called me on my
Man, that's
33rd
that
birthday.
Hollywood
He said,
bullshit.
they're going
wow.
to see me. Got my number randomly. So I'm just looking, I'm like, so now I'm over here living with Chris. My mom was on going through what she was going through. I'm living with Chris. And before you know it, the process starts. Starts with Chris, starts with Marcus, so on. I don't need to name too many names. It is what it is.
Hmm.
I've always tried to be diplomatic and keep my personal business or my family business out of the media. Now, once I told my brother what had happened to me, he contacted someone. I don't want to say that person's name too, out of respect. But it was a producer's son that worked with Chris for a very long time. And long story short, they decided to upload that first video. That's like me and you at chilling at the house, at your family's house, we in the back in the pool making a steak or something, and I tell you some shit, and maybe you're holding the recorder, but you run off and you have it uploaded, not knowing, thinking that it's helping a good cause, but it didn't. When that video
Right,
came out, I just did a deal with Zab Judah because it was the three of us, and we were supposed to show up for New Year's. It wasn't a lot of money, but because Zab was a good friend of mine, but I think it was like 10 grand. I gave each one of the boys 3 bands. You know, I'm always looking out for everybody. I threw Ricky a stack for bringing the deal to the table because we were just still, moving around looking for new management. Well, when that video came out, everybody had to push back. Now, when everybody pushed back, I tried to be cool with everybody. First thing I see, your baby father, I don't fuck with homos. Why you coming at me, my nigga? Like, for real. Why you coming at me? You want me to talk about your business? You feel me? So to each his own. Everybody has their own stories. You know what I'm saying? We can all speculate. I don't want to speak on my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I have respect and integrity for people. But even I was just looking recently. I was like, in my last two interviews, from Vlad to Breakfast Club, I was still very diplomatic in how I chose to move past. You get more bees with honey. Why should I?
right,
It's a family matter. It should be handled eternally, and that's how it should have been. But when I know people are fucking with me, trying to put me on the phone. If I really wanted to reconnect with my cousin, there's a way that needs to be done. You can't just spring that on me and tell me, hey, how do you feel about your cousin dressing you? Huh? How do I feel about my cousin dressing me for the Millennium Tour, so on and so forth?
right,
I respect certain people's movement and how they try to move because we're public figures, right? We don't need our business out there.
right,
But hold on, didn't God put us in a position to actually help people and lead people, not mislead people? So we wind up being, whether we know it or not, we wind up being a part of the problem versus a part of the solution. So I sat back. I'm filled with the Holy Ghost. I speak in tongues, you know. Long story short, Chris, Jehovah's Witnesses, and we see how they're moving over there. But I remember my mom lived with Irene, which is his mother, and my brother and myself. They kicked us out because we didn't go to the Kingdom Hall with them. Years later, the light, me, I go to live with Chris. We built an empire together. Chris told me after I flipped over his desk, he said, everybody's jealous of our relationship. Not knowing when you're a kid, you don't really know what's going on. But I'm designing the tour stages. I'm doing a lot. So whether I know it or not, people are getting jealous. I remember on the You Got Served set, they was like, yo, we think it's time for you to get out and move. And I just looked at them like I thought I was a part of the circle. Like I thought this is my family. You got guardians.
Get out of the group?
Just leave, period. They was at that time they was making, let me get Amari, I got Marcus, and you know, um shout out to Amari, shout out to Orion. I know, they do their own thing. And I just respect the fact that years later, being diplomatic, people still decided that, you know what, Raz is a good dude. He went out of his way to buy the trademark, put in everybody's name. He went out of his way to make sure he found $3 million so we all could bring back B2k so God can get the glory. Regardless of what happened on the tour, I felt like me personally, I would have never not allowed for one of my group members to finish the tour over my dead body. There would be no way I would go on stage and be like, nah, I'm doing this not unless I'm forced to. Like I was in jail those 2 nights, you know what I'm saying, for that incident. So I just felt like I don't care if nobody believes me or don't nobody believe me. My truth, my testimony, how I move my life and how I move, the truth is evident, right? And I agree with you when, as a community, we're supposed to support each other. Now, I was in China, I got hurt. Everybody almost thought I was dead because, once again, Ricky put out a fake press release. But I got a chance to see what it was like if I was dead. And I was watching Twitter and all the people that was supporting and all this. And I was like, damn, so many people die because they're hurting, they're in pain, they're alone. And where was everybody? So my same thing right now is, where the fuck was everybody then? They were always been there. They just didn't have the courage. Not everybody's filled with the Holy Ghost. Not everybody's bold. Not everybody speaks in tongues. Not everybody's going to stand up to the big bad wolf and say, hey. And that's kind of what that was in the last week. It was like, Jason Lee wants to give me my flowers. She was on the interview that he did back in 2007 with Charlotte Mann, Claudia Jordan. And anybody that's no Raz, they know, like you said, I'm about love and positivity. Now, if you push over me, I'm going to push back on you. Now, I'm not going to do anything to incriminate myself. I'm not going to do anything to hurt anybody. But I do have a voice, and my voice speaks volumes. And like I said, I'm a 35-year-old man, and I want to fade. Fuck the courts. Fuck all the streets. I want to fade.
So that was going to be my next question. So what, at the end of this, aside from...
Sorry, go ahead.
Aside from the fade, hold on, Red. Yeah?
There it is, y'all. Y'all heard it from the man himself. He said he want that fade, nigga. Hey, obviously something happened between y'all two. Dude ain't letting that shit go. But yeah, y'all go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this shit. Do you think that, after all the numerous stories he done told, Chris Stokes did it? I believe at one point he backtracked on some of that stuff. I could be wrong, but I think he did. I don't really follow their story like that because that ain't my type of tea. But obviously, your boy, he coming at this nigga's neck. But anyway, I just want to let y'all know we also on Clubhouse, The Hood Unlocked. Y'all go ahead and follow. Sometimes after my live shows or even pre-recorded Hood News Network shows, you know what I'm saying, I'll be on there chopping it up about shit. I'll be giving away money and prizes on there also, just like I do on my live show. I'm trying to put together an online webcam freestyle battle. If you go to thehoodunlock.com, you'll see in the menu it says bars. If you sign up and select it, you'll be able to come online via video, however, laptop, cell phone, whatever you can hook up with, and spit your little shit against another opponent. May the best man win. prize money involved, and once it gets big enough, and I start getting advertisers and sponsors and shit to come in, I'm gonna have it set up to where the battlers, not all, at least the final two, will get a cut of the advertisement money too. So it'll be like a grand prize plus a cut of the advertisement once it gets to that level though. So I need you guys to understand that everything I say I want to do, I'm gonna do it. But I have to get to a certain level to do it. You know what I'm saying? So just continue to keep watching and supporting. I appreciate you guys. My live show's coming up tomorrow, Monday, 6 p.m. It was gonna be Wednesday, but I'm gonna go live tomorrow. And, I'm trying to get these hours up so I can get monetized. But I definitely want to fuck with y'all, so y'all make sure y'all tune in. Follow us on Instagram, The Hood Unlocked, with the ED at the end until I can get the original count back. What else I got to tell y'all about? Trying to think, man. Anybody got any clothing brand, especially black-owned clothing brand, and you wanna, get some free advertisements to it in? Hit me up at thehoodunlock@gmail.com. Any sponsors wanna advertise on my show? Same email for now. Thehoodunlock@gmail.com. I'm looking for some sexy co-hosts to come on from time to time. So if you're that eye candy and you want to come on a show with me from time to time, hit me up at thehoodunlock@gmail.com also. I want to give free promo to rappers. So if you record like a 1 minute freestyle and in the end give a shout out to the Hood Unlock, you know what I'm saying? I'll go ahead and post your video during my shows. What else is there? When I hit 1,000 viewers or more, I'm giving away $100 to somebody. Whoever, it's gonna be caller number 7. I was gonna have a question with it, but nah, fuck it, we're gonna go out. It's not a whole lot of money anyway, so caller number 7 will get that on my live show. If I hit 1,000 viewers, we on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and thehoodunlock.com. Is that everything? What y'all smoking on, man? I hope y'all smoking on that good. Staying COVID safe. Smoke with just you and your girl, you and your nigga by yourself. Don't be smoking with the homies and shit. Niggas might have COVID. I'm cool. Yeah. Anyway, y'all enjoy y'all day, man. This is the Hood News on the Hood Unlocked. I am C and CEO official. I'll let you niggas next time.